Hi guys, MrRoflWaffles here. This is a streamer highlight of the new Alcatraz Blackout map. We're going to be exploring the entire thing in theater. Unfortunately, there's no custom games, but we're going to explore the whole thing in theater and just see what it all looks like compared to what we're used to, okay? So this will be a 10, 15, 20-minute video, something like that. Basically exploring the entire island because it's pretty cool. It's daytime. You've got this bubble around the whole thing. Don't know what's going on there. Like, I guess that's the storm, obviously, but I don't know if they're going to try and work in some more Blackout story into this or not. Who knows? That remains to be seen. There's also this little hut outside that we haven't seen before. But anyway, let's start things off. We've got my chat going, hi guys. Let's start things off trying to get in the building. I'm going to climb through the window here. So the first thing that you'd normally see in Blood of the Dead would be this room, right? Here's Richtofen Spawn. Hi YouTube, says Dallas. This would be Richtofen's little lab, the Blood of the Dead spawn. And obviously it looks a bit different. You haven't got the regular prisoners. You haven't got anything like that. Or prisoners, what am I saying? You haven't got the Victus crew. You haven't got anything in here that you normally do other than that text. That's remained. And you've also got a blueprint on the table. But that's about it. So, I mean, you've got a blackboard as well, I suppose. But it's been scrubbed of all its info. That does not look like Richtofen's jacket. So this place has kind of been done up a little bit. It's different. And then you go up here. And this area looks familiar. But then you look back there and it's like, wait, hold on a second. What's going on? There's doors there. There's not a regular zombie spawn. And so what that basically is this whole extra part of the building that normally you just can't get to. Like, normally this is just all not a thing, right? So they've added this whole bit in, which I guess actually is where the boss fight goes, right? Like, if you think of the Blood of the Dead boss fight, you basically go up this little passageway, and then the door is like up here. So that's what they're doing there. Spider on my headset in the chat. Yo, Caden, trying to troll me, dude? Trying to troll me while I'm recording a video, dude? So they've also added this extra part of the spiral staircase, so you can just keep going up. You just keep going up and get on the roof. Yo, shout out Cletus. Big shout out. So you can get on the roof here. That's the roof of the spawn of blood. And then this is normally where we would come out, right? This is normally where we would come out. Except now, look, you can actually see on the roof of that building, it says Alcatraz. You see down there, it says Alcatraz on the, like, power area. So what they've done, this is where we would normally go for our first dog head. And this looks pretty similar, like, on the whole. This would be where our tub of blood is. Hi, guys. Tub of blood's just not there. Yo, shout out William. This is where the tub of blood would normally be. It isn't there. This corridor is now here that we're used to. And then goes to the powerhouse, which, again, we're used to. This light is on, which is not what we're used to. This is, like, weird ambient lighting. Normally there'd be a box spawn there, and then there's a door again, and you can just go outside. There's a big, like, smokestack right out here. And that leads to this whole little outside area, and you've got things like this cool little mini pier type thing with little stairs going down. You've got some nice foliage out here. You've got some rocks and all sorts of stuff. And again, just stuff that you'd never normally be able to access in regular Blood of the Dead or Mob of the Dead. So that's where this all leads. Our power switch is not there either. Like, they fully yeeted the power switch out of the universe. Although those things stayed. That's interesting. They kept the levers on the machines, but not the power switch itself. I wonder why. Yo, is there a bird spawn, dude? I made the same joke like 10 minutes ago. So that's our little power room there, and that's what we would normally be able to look from towards the water tower. The water tower is intact, and I mean, we can go check that out. You can go through this tunnel here as well, though, and get to more building. This is new. Like, this is, again, just not a thing that you would normally be exploring in this same way. You can see, oh, having a great time. An absolutely great time. So this is just quite an open sort of looking area. Extension to the building, and then you can go up the stairs here. And then I guess you can go up the stairs again. So it looks like they're really... Yo, I'm getting Nutter on Totem vibes, bro. You can get the same sort of building layout in most of the buildings where there's like a load of stairs going up, ramping up, and then you can eventually get to the roof. I would jump out of the window here and zoom to the roof to show you. There we go. I couldn't find a way. Actually, I guess this one doesn't have a flat roof. This one's got although that bit does have a flat roof. So I guess you can get out there via those stairs. So that's that building. Interesting what they've done there. You got a little van here as well. Grab some meds real quick. And then this leads down all the way to the Officers Club. Okay, shout out Subway, shout out Jace, shout out Liquid. Hell yeah. So the officers club here. Yo, are the doors open, bro? Can we get in through the window, chat? Hello, yo, someone break a window for me real quick. Someone break a window real quick. We might have to pass through time and hope that someone goes in here. Officers club. Let's see if any. Oh, what the hell just happened? What the? Oh, the player that I was spectating just died. Also, these look at this. What sort of building design is that? That is so weird, bro. So where were we? What does that say? Warning, keep off government permitted 200 yards. Authority do so at their own peril, I guess. Okay. So that just put us back here. Let's go back to where we were. Maybe you can get the golden spork. Maybe. It's possible. So we've got our officers club anyway. I mean, we can look through the window. It doesn't look like there's much really going on in there. There's not much that's interesting. There's like a bar and that's about it. Oh, yo, lad. You gonna go in? You gonna go in the building, dude? Nah, bro. See? Officers club just of no interest. Literally unlooted the entire game. No one cares about the new areas of the map, I guess. So then you've got the electric shop. All right. Let's check out the electric shop. See what's going on in here. Okay. Some kind of brickwork and stuff, but not a lot of really that interesting content. And then we go through the door. Again, pretty plain looking building, which I guess is to be expected. I wasn't expecting it to be like some crazy interior. This is cool though. This is again, another one of those buildings, like this is just not something we're used to. Like this freaking hole in the freaking roof and then the wall and you got these stairs going up and this whole road going along and this goes to the docks. So this is like out the back of the docks. So normally we would jump on our little zip line and go all the way up here, which thankfully we can actually free roam and do. You'd love a shout out to you, Hunter. But now we've got this extra back area as well, which is really interesting. And like that thing's all the way tearing up there as well. But oh, you got stairs here too? So that's how you get to the road in this version of it. Okay, and then that goes along and we get to the Sally Port, American flag in there, and a Target. Wouldn't be surprised if there's some kind of Target Easter egg. There's another one. Oh, hello, lad. Someone should have grabbed that gun. So that's where that goes, into the Sally Port. And I guess that then is linked, yeah, that's then linked all the way down here to this stuff. So that's pretty cool. You got this nice little archway as well for the Sally Port. So I like it. Shadow Man's behind me. Hell yeah, dude. Love me some Shadow Man action. So the docks are broken to some extent. Like that's something that we are used to. But they're also a lot more clear than we're familiar with, right? So normally when you're coming down here and you've got your like dog head and stuff like that, you get down here and it's all like blocked off, right? Reminds you of Shutter Island. I mean, it's got a kind of spooky vibe, that's for sure. And then in this version of the map, this whole area is accessible. You can see out all across the water there, which is interesting. You can actually see the storm coming in. And then if we go in here, you got some like cleaning materials and stuff. Looks like it's sort of pretty generic sort of scenery. Again, not necessarily a whole amount going on in that kind of building. It doesn't really look like it's all that interesting in there. So we're just going to keep gliding past that. Like things like this, right? What is this building? What is this? Shout out to you, Sabby. What is, like, is this is this going to be like an office? Like you come in here as like a reception type thing or what? Because this is a prison. It's a prison, but there's just this random, I don't know what the deal is with that building is. So if we just look up for a sec, just to sort of see what we've just looked at, we've done like a sweep from all the way down there, all the way along here, right? And so we're rotating around the map. I'm going to look at these buildings in a sec, but I want to show you guys this island. Because they've got this island in here that, again, we've never cared about. We've really just never cared about this thing. But for some reason, there's this cool-looking, strange island with a generator on it just chilling. So that's weird. I mean, there's some sort of interesting-looking boxes and stuff outside. I think it's cool they've added it, but I definitely don't recognize that from Blood of the Dead or Mob of the Dead. Little extra spot. Better do some Exo Zombies Easter eggs, digging for treasure. So yeah, as I said, the island obviously keeps wrapping around. These things are interesting. again, these are like features that I think you would see in the real, actual Alcatraz, and they've really tried to pay homage to a lot of the real Alcatraz features. Because remember, this place was used as like a castle at one point, right? So you've got all these kind of old armament type areas. Like, look at that. There's some massive pipe things. You got all these extra kind of remnants. Little slope down to the docks here. Nice little boat. Chilling. A little flag as well. Anything in there? Hello, lad? Any skellies? Big skeleton. Yeah, let's head back up. So yeah, you got a lot of references to the actual location, right? And I mean, I'm out here hoping that there's going to be some Easter egg on the shelf with like a book you can rotate into a certain orientation to open a secret room. But the main thing to really be focusing on is just the fact that they've tried to create areas like this that we would have never seen before. A load of grass. You'd have never seen them before, but gives you that real Alcatraz flavor. And then there's this area, and I was saying that this reminds me of kind of the sort of thing that you'd see in a film where the government go and investigate some alien colony that lands on Earth, like Arrival style. That's the vibe that I get from this kind of area where there's all these temporary buildings. I don't know what the deal is with them. Like, what are they doing in here, bro? You got some like medical research going on? They're experimenting on the prisoners? You got 0.9% sodium chloride injections going on. There's some medical supplies. Biomed material. So yeah, I mean, they seem to be doing something in here that's interesting, but I don't really know why this is outside, like in this area of the island and of the prison specifically. And then you got all these, right? These tents, which are like sick bays. Look, you got a big can of nitrogen right there. See what's in this one. Some crates and stuff like that. Shout out to you, Doctor. Again, it's like very government temporary installation, going to investigate some aliens vibe. Like, I don't know if you guys get the same feeling, but that's definitely the vibe that I'm getting from all these kind of structures. And like random big generator outside as well. Like a lot of scrubs, a lot of brooms and hoses and plastic and all sorts of stuff like that. And then you get this building, which I didn't even notice before. Bro, Nocturne Toten, is that you? Hello? Like, this legit looks like the foundations of Nacht. I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, it's more dense than Nacht. Like, Nacht didn't have quite so many pillars and stuff, but that's what this feels like. This feels like a Nocturne Toten kind of area, which is cool. I mean, it's obviously not Nacht. I'm not saying it is, but it's just a vibe, you know? It's a vibe. It's a design vibe that I'm getting. So if we keep zooming away from that for now, yeah, there are even hazmat suits. It's really weird. So we'll keep zooming away from that to the thing that I said I was going to go investigate before. So you also have these extra buildings back here, and obviously you got the Watchtower, right? Now this thing's really cool. You can actually go all the way up to the top here, and you can see that really bright spotlight shining out, and they actually drop loot on here. And there's a ladder going all the way down. You can see there's another ladder going down. Whoa, we can go all the way to the bottom there. There's some more loot in this building. Some more cool bits and bobs, bits and pieces. So that's cool. But the thing that I want to point out here, because obviously this is a cool thing to be seeing from this angle. We've never seen it this way before. Shout out to you, Simple Monkey. We've never seen it before from this angle. And we also haven't really seen these buildings in that much depth either. Is that if you come in here, you're going to recognize this area straight away. Right? Like, you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about when I say this is, for example, the entrance that you come across the catwalk to. You walk up these stairs, and then boom, door by here. You can go along here. You can, let's see where I was just going before. You can head in here. You got your, like, part spawn in there. You head across. Warden's office and stuff. You get your blundergat from there, your free blundergat. You look across. You actually come out here, in fact. You got Warden's house, stuff like that. But what we normally wouldn't be able to do is normally we wouldn't be able to come into this kind of area just down from this corridor and then look out of here and actually keep walking, right? Shout out Damien. We wouldn't be able to do that. Instead now, this whole area, which in Blood of the Dead is like a massive ravine full of lava. Instead of that, you've got some flowers, bro. Like, it's nice. It's actually pretty kind of calm and tranquil. Obviously, it's a little bit bashed up. Not saying it's 100% coming correct, but it's interesting. And so you go through here, and you got an oven. My guy needs to cook his food. The warden might get hungry, you know? When he's not eating zombies, he's got to be eating burgers or something, apparently. So we can actually explore all these buildings that normally you would only be able to look at from afar. That's all you'd be able to do. You got some clothing nicely folded on there, it looks like, or something like that. These paintings and kind of pictures, I believe, are stuff that are all over the place in the western part of the map, so that's actually nothing new. But it's cool. Like, it's cool that you can just walk across here and actually explore that whole building. And then, obviously, like I said, normally you come out here, explore the warden's house. Now you have doctor's house out here. So that's what we're looking at here. We can go down these stairs. Pretty sus looking area for a doctor's house, not gonna lie. Like, has the doctor got a secret power switch, bro? Is that what the doctor's getting up to? My guy's got to turn on the power? You must shut down the power. Isn't that from Black Ops 3? I'm pretty sure I saw that in DE, bro. I'm pretty sure that's in the Black Ops 3 campaign and stuff as well. Let's keep looking around. Yo, like, look at this roof. It's so, like, ornate. I love it. And again, same art, bro. This doctor's pretty boring if he's just got the same art hanging on all his walls. So that's the doctor's house. Then you got here, and then normally we would be exploring this room, right? I think this is the room that we would normally be exploring as the warden's room. But again, the geography in this entire place is basically completely changed. Have they got any, like, cool stuff on the roof? Yeah, I mean, it's like a fully different vibe. But definitely no warden in there. So let's just keep moving on so we can keep looking at the interesting parts of the map. So I guess now the main thing really to look at, because we've looked at all the side stuff, the main thing to look at is that central building, right? Which we'll do. The one thing I want to just quickly check out is the water tower. I mean, there's even a person on it. Like, it's just a bit surreal seeing a person running on the catwalk of the water tower. Like, I think that's pretty nuts. I'm correct, it's from Black Ops 3. Nice one. Thank you, Sebastian. Thank you for fact-checking me there. So, we checked out this building as well, right? I'm pretty sure we checked out this building. Did we? Or maybe we didn't. All right, this will be the last one that we check out before we head into that central building, right? So, we looked at, like, the power room and stuff like that. What I didn't do is look in a slightly more central... Oh, wait, no. Never mind. I did, because that's the first dog head. It's just I didn't recognize it from the other side. See, that's the thing that's crazy about this, is that you go in an area like this, right, where this zombie is just, like, skanking. This doesn't look recognizable. Like, you look at this room and you're like, yo, it's like, I don't know where I am, right? But it's actually just part of a building that we've been exploring for years and years and years, and never, well, I say years and years and years, for 6 months, and we've never really seen this other dimension to it. So that's, like, in my opinion, basically the coolest part of this whole map being released. So we've got the water tower there. Normally, just to give you a sense of direction, right? Painting was also in Verrucht. Interesting. To give you a sense of direction, you'd be coming from here. You would basically go across your catwalk, and instead of, like, worrying about all that building and going down on this side, you would come across, go help Dalek. He's been dying forever. We'll leave him there for now, dude. You'd normally get your catwalk going, and you'd normally come across, and you'd sort of go in this direction, I guess, along where this path is, right? You'd come along here. That water tower would be something that you'd be sort of coming along this way for. Maybe throw your tomahawk at the water tower, get yourself that golden spork and stuff. Instead, you've got this, like, prison yard looking thing, right? So I guess this is where recess would be for all the prisoners. That's where they'd be hanging out. And then normally, again, you'd keep coming across. You'd be able to look across here and you'd see the warden doing his little welcome to Alcatraz when you spawn in. And then you would come in, like, somewhere along here, I guess. Wait, am I even in the right place? Is that where you would come in, or would it be further to the left? See, that's the thing that's wild, bro, is, like, you would normally come along here, but I feel like I've missed the entrance because this looks so alien. Oh, it's the stairs. There we go. So, yo, dude. Yo, you got some paint on you, bro. So you would come in here, and then you'd see your CD street, and you'd see your entrance to down here. Obviously, you got your sort of showers area. You got your cafeteria. So that's what I was looking for. So there's this whole extra part of the building that, again, normally we've got not much focus on from the outside, but we can just dip in here from the outside anytime we want and just I mean, bop our way into the cafeteria. We can go outside the cafeteria and then go around the back of the cafeteria, head to this kind of corner of it, go up this slope, head in the side of the cafeteria. Obviously, normally this is an area where there's like a big zombie spawn here. You've got like a fast travel point there. They've got one of those random wall guns in there right now. These are the stairs going up to the infirmary. So let's check that out. This is what this area looks like. And they've opened up a lot of the jail cell areas. It's a lot less constricted. So normally we'd be used to like running around an area like this and feeling like it was really, really claustrophobic, right? Whereas now, if you're running around, let's say you're running in cafeteria and you're like, boss, I gotta go to the roof. Let's say you go the long way, not the way that we just went. You're gonna come out here and you're like, okay, well, this area is open just like in zombies. Maybe we're gonna head up here and head onto this little catwalk like we normally would. But look, you've got so much space. Like, you can go all the way along here. You can go all the way along here. You can loop back down. You can loop back around. You can drop down here like you normally would. Fan trap, hit that bad boy up. Or you can just keep running down these corridors like it's all open. It's so open. And look, all the jail cells are open as well. So you can go in the jail cells, grab yourself some extra stuff, grab yourself a little bit of extra loot. Are there wall buys in this area? So the wall buys are random spawns and you don't have to buy them. That's the way the wall buys work. So if we come up here as well, you can look to your right. This is what confused me before. You got another walkway here. Like, again, things we just never normally saw. And you got these red lights, which might end up being an Easter egg. They might be. So this is where I was originally trying to say we would come down the corridor and go to the library, and then you'd look to your right there. And I think this is the wall buy where you would, or rather the rebuildable barrier where you would throw your Redeemer in order to do the golden spork knife thing. And look, this whole thing's like opened up like crazy. So then you come across, you got Broadway here, you got Michigan Avenue, so that's open where normally it wouldn't be. And then you go through here, like I said before. You've got actually a set of stairs here. Let's follow these up. So that loops back around. Interesting. So normally you'd be coming down your corridor, right? You would see your fan trap at the end of the corridor. So you'd actually be in this corridor right here. And you'd see your fan trap, and you'd basically ignore this. But now you can loop back up here and do a little loop-de-loop, or you can go through and loop back up on another staircase. So they've made this whole place like really loopy all over the shop. The library like connects in a kind of different part of it. And so then you enter the Warden's office, like I said before, and you check out the actual office itself, and then that's that. So the last thing that I want to really explore is going down through the showers, because I think that this is an area that we haven't really touched on yet. Wall rents, wall freeze. You guys trolling me right now? You trolling me, tripping over my words? You trolling me, bro? So we were at our fan trap. Let's head all the way back down the corridor. Shout out Damien. And let's go down the showers, right? So this is what the showers looks like. Very empty. Obviously no bodies in here. And again, super open. Super open. No washing machine. But there is a very interesting body. And all of the original Blood of the Dead, like, wall writing and stuff and ritual stuff is around it. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's used for an Easter egg somehow. Because we haven't got a huge amount of that elsewhere on the map. Like, all of these bodies are gone. Right? None of those bodies are still there. But this boy out here looking real spooky. So then we've got our clothing sign and we've got this area. So normally you would come down in the showers and you would just be in the room here. And there'd be that and you'd be able to go through that door, right? Is that bricked up? They bricked it up, dude. They gave you a different exit though with other washing machines. Okay. And then that leads out here. And this leads out to like a hole in the wall. And that's that part of the building. Yo, interesting. Okay. So that's kind of the new flow that they're establishing. They're not really going for that old going through there like we would used to, or that like we would be used to doing. So if we make our way back to where we were before, again, yeah, if you go down in the showers here, you can't really go across nearly as easily. So let's try and head across here. Let's try and head across here like this. and see if we can pop out anywhere near the docks. Because obviously the docks are here, and what I'm looking for is the basically Pack-a-Punch location kind of area. So that would be here. Let me make sure I don't go too far. So yeah, this would be where our buildables bench is, right? This is our power room. This is our Pack-a-Punch area where the power switches are. Some extra space here, though. Another one of those weird, like, tomb-looking things on the floor. And then... Yo, this whole area goes in a, like, different way to what we're used to. So let me jump out the window and start that little tour again. Shout out Combat Turtle. So you go through here, and normally you would be heading right through here, and this is recognizable, right? Yo, it's bricked off. They actually bricked it off. So normally we could head up this slope, and we could see what that normally looks like. But they've bricked off this whole area. But you can go up these stairs now, which you couldn't do before, and head into this building. And there's a big fridge. So that's really interesting, the way that they've dealt with that. They've got rid of the citadel. So you can go from the docks, and you can go and, like, interact this way, and go up that slope. Like, these stairs, normally in the docks, never normally accessible. But now, they've done it so you can go up here and, like, interact with this whole area. Like, look at this. That's such weird design. But yeah, no more citadel. You can just go along further than normal and keep going through this building where the power generators normally are, and then go up that set of stairs, or go up the set of stairs here, or go down these stairs and head back to the docks, because the docks go on for so long. Oh, this is footage from Newbie. Thank you, Newbie. Appreciate it, bud. He's going to be using the blunder guy here. And then I wanted to show you just a little bit of original Blood gameplay. Oh, this is going to be loud. Yo, there it is. There it is in all its glory. Look at that beauty. I'm sure there's going to be a way to turn it into the acid gat or something. Yo, shoot the zombie, shoot the zombie, shoot the zombie. Oh, all right. Melee his entire head off. Chief. Jesus, brutal. God damn. All right. Let's see you get a kill. Oh, all right. Hit marker. Hit marker. Missed that shot. That's cool. That's fine. There it is. Huge. Huge. Good stuff, Newbie. He's got that crazy camo on there as well. My guy's gun's glowing like it's just been taken out of the oven. All right, let's go for kill number 2. Let's see it. So yeah, people are saying that there's acid gat parts around the map. So it might be that there is some kind of way to turn this thing into the acid gat. Magma gat right now doesn't seem like there are any leads on. So unlikely, I would say, that we end up seeing that as something that is actually available. Just making sure that we're looking good. I mean, it looks nice. Obviously, in Blackout, everything is, like, not as graphically pretty as the rest of the game. Like, they smooth out all the textures. They keep it all streamed at sort of lower resolutions and stuff just because of the high player count. So it doesn't look quite as crispy as it would if you were on PC, for example, where they've got a little bit more horsepower to work with. But still just looks nice. Is my guy going to get the seal handler? Let's see what you can do with the Blundergat boss. Let's see what the Gat has to offer. I do like it. Oh, yo, there we go. All right. Nice. He's going to get taken out now. Well, a valiant effort, chat. A valiant effort. Also, holy moly, bro, this mystery box, can we appreciate, look how much armor is in this mystery box. This is the most stacked mystery box I've ever seen. Bruh. 4 armors, 3 blundergats, 2 hellions, and like, Jesus Christ. I would absolutely not mind opening the mystery box in Zombies and just being able to pull out 3 blundergats whenever I want. That would be some nice quality of life improvements, dude. That would be really, really nice. So yeah, hopefully, guys, that gives you a little bit of a feel for the different areas of the map. It was a theater bug. My heart. Broken, dude. Broken. So yeah, hopefully that gives you a bit of a good idea of what new stuff is here. I'm really curious about all these like outside areas that we haven't really seen before. I just think that it's cool that they've got this in the map now. If you guys have any final questions, I'll answer these on stream while I'm streaming and also as part of the video. Final thing I'll say though is drop a like if you've enjoyed the vid, because I've tried to show you as much as possible. Some likes on the video would be really mega appreciated. Donos are bugged. They shouldn't be. I should be able to still see donos. Should be able to. Just can keep zooming around and see if chat's got any questions. Aaron with the 1, thank you. Mr. Subway donated as well. Mr. Subway, donations will only show up if they're $2 or above, just so you know. You got this whole crane looking thing. That sign is really necessary, isn't it? That's a really necessary sign there. Seeing as this is the dock. Yo, hello. Hello, lad? Al? Bro? I would like to give a standing ovation. Standing ovation for my boy Al. Saved our lives, dude. Saved our lives. Huge. Big Albert let us out of our cage when we needed him most. Absolutely huge. Yo, let's see what this guy's... Hello, lad. Bruh. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, no. Big Albert. Yo, that bird. Oh, no. What's happened here? What's happened here? Oh, no. Just go mentally deranged, yeah? Go foolish, yeah? Go absolutely bonkers, yeah? Positively brainless, yeah? My guy's having a rough time, dude. Albert. Yo, let's see if they all look that derpy, dude. Can we check the lab? We've already checked out the lab, Gareth. We've already checked it out. I can go back there if you want. Yo, this bird is fine. This bird, I mean, it looks a little bit alarmed, but this bird is fine. It's literally, we chose the one bird in the map that looks like... Oh, wait, this bird's fine as well. Literally, it's... Where was it? Where was the one bird that was derping its way? Bruh. My guy woke up on the wrong side of the bed, dude. What's going on there? Incredible. Yo, it's going on a t-shirt, chat. It's going on a t-shirt.